What is going on, guys? My name is Nicholas Merton here at Data Dash, and today is July 26th of 2017. So guys, I was thinking about a concept where I could do every month a video that discusses about 5 altcoins that I'm optimistic in adding to a portfolio. Now, of course, as you all know, this is never official financial advice. It's just simply coins that I'm optimistic on, that I see there being good potential in, maybe over the next few months that you could do for either a nice long-term swing trade or long-term investment. So anyways, not something you want to day trade or swing trade within a day or two. Something that you could hold over a decent amount of time. And I wanted to start looking at the month of August. You know, we just had a pullback in the markets over the past few months, and we are currently still at lows compared to the highs at 3,000 for Bitcoin. So what are some good cheap altcoins that we got? Well, there are an abundance of opportunities, guys, in my opinion. If we look at the current prices, there's a lot of cheap ones out there, a lot of ones that have a lot of optimism around them, and some that I can really deliver a good technical analysis of to really show you guys why I'm positive of them. So let's not wait any further, guys, and let's look into the bullish coins in August. The first one I want to talk about, usually I want to start off with a big coin, and in this case, I want to talk about Litecoin. Now, as you all know, I've done my video on Litecoin being possibly the next Ethereum, and I got to tell you guys, as much as people want to doubt Litecoin, as much as people keep on fudding it or saying, oh, you know, it doesn't have any actual real technology. First off, the fact that they've got a solid dev team and have been one of the original cryptocurrencies and they're still at the valuation they are, shocks me. It has got a great dev team. They've been making solid improvements, and they've even got a big meeting that's coming up at MIT. So, nonetheless, putting aside the technology and all the fundamentals and looking at it in a technical standpoint, the price action is absolutely phenomenal. Even during this fear-mongering kind of period where a lot of altcoins have lost, even like, for example, Ripple, which is a large coin, has lost more, I think, more than half of its value from its peak, which is a little worrisome. Whereas Litecoin, it's hanging in there. It found support right here. And if you look at the USD valuation, you can see that it's consistently, I'll actually go to it real quick, on CryptoWatch, you can see Litecoin has been maintaining the 50-day in its USD valuation. That is extremely optimistic. It tells me that if it doesn't want to break the 50-day, we're going to get a big run-up soon. There is a lot of confidence getting behind this. And anytime people get that opportunity to buy at the 50-day, which they know is an indicator that people use and trust, they're going to buy it. And every time, the volume comes in. The volume comes in. And then we get these big run-ups where volume starts pouring in after months and months of confidence. So, Litecoin is one that I'm very optimistic on. I'm not going to say that it's going to be the next Ethereum. However, guys, this could easily have a 100% return over the next few months. It's at a $2 billion valuation, and as cryptocurrencies continue to evolve, being, I think, number 3rd or 4th in valuation, that's a really big selling point, being one of those adopted coins that people know about. If you talk to someone who knows about Bitcoin or Ethereum, most likely they know what Litecoin is as well. So even something as simple as just having people know about it is a very important fundamental aspect, because it shows that they're either marketing or advertising their coin relatively well, or it's being adopted, which is extremely important, guys. I can't reiterate how important that is. So, putting that aside, Litecoin, definitely liking this one for the larger cap side. As we go into the mid caps, I've got 3 mid caps that I want you all to definitely keep an eye on. The first one is AntShares here. Now, I like AntShares because it is definitely showing signs of a wedge. I'll go ahead here and get the segment line and draw that. And we are obviously seeing a pretty, it's definitely rough. I'm not going to lie. It's not the smoothest, but we're definitely seeing a wedge right here, folks. And that's a good sign. That being said, though, the biggest thing for me in a technical standpoint, if you guys watched my AntShares video, I also did a video on AntShares, surprisingly. AntShares has been showing signs of optimism simply in its price action, not just through technical analysis. If you have a coin that has a run-up like this with such drastic volume and continues not only to maintain the majority of its return, but also its volume, that is extremely impressive. AntShares has remained either the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd most traded coin on Bittrex for the past few, I don't know, say actually the past month of July, if you really want to extend it back that far. And that is an extreme selling point. It tells me that not only is this, as I've told you guys before, being China's first fundamentally adopted cryptocurrency, And second, it shows me that buyers are still circulating in it. Buyers and sellers are trading it. There's at least that sense of recognition. And whether it's on the positive or fear side, simply hearing about cryptocurrencies this early on, guys, especially specifically something like AntShares and it being tied to China, is huge. And I think that we're going to get a breakout above here. AntShares is actually one of my larger positions, to let you all know, in my personal portfolio. That being said, though, I'm not trying to, like, I'm not just trying to promote, AntShares here. I think the fact that they've got a great dev team, that they've got pretty wide adoption, and the fact that it is China's first fundamental cryptocurrency is a huge selling point, guys. So you got to keep that in mind. That being said, though, do your own research, learn a little bit about it, and, make a decision for yourself, guys. I don't want you guys to just run off of what I say. So definitely look into it if you get the chance. Next up, I want to talk about Stratis. Stratis is looking very nice. It's so far had more than 100% return from its lows after the pullback. If you guys, I'm telling y'all, if you guys didn't pick up Stratis down at these levels down here, you missed out on a great opportunity. But nonetheless, it's not late to get in. You're extremely early if you're getting it at these levels, because it's at least from here around the 200,000 Satoshi level. You're getting it around $5, and its peak was around here a little bit above $10 or 400,000 Satoshis. So, guys, this is, if it goes back to its highs, it's 100% return. And with how quick it moved up and with how much optimism might flow back into the market after the SegWit update, I think a lot of people are going to push Stratis to new highs. That being said, very nice return over the next month, 2 months, 3 months. But as always, guys, definitely don't put everything into it. I think it is a good coin, though, in my opinion. So I definitely love Stratis. Got a great sense of tech, and definitely is being adopted. It's one of the bigger mid caps that are currently on my list. So originally had $1 billion valuation up here, sitting around a little under 500 million, and that is a nice dip for a large coin like that. So definitely one to keep on the radar. All right, so the second to last coin I want you guys to check out is Seeyou. Now, I've talked about Seeyou before, but I got to tell you all, I really want to talk technicals here, and it's a very simple thing that I noticed. Interestingly enough, where did Seeyou find support? If we look at the price level here, just take a simple look. Where do you think it got support? Oh, right here, once it previously went on to Bittrex. Look at that support level right there. Interesting. It makes me seem to think that this is its new support level, and it found support there previously already. So it's continuing that support level. Now, if we break below that, I'll be honest, I'm going to lose a sense of optimism in it, at least for the short term. But for the long term, guys, the concept behind Seeyou, if you're new to it, is basically a decentralized cloud storage, whole kind of network and software using blockchain technology. And I love that. And using Seeyou as a means of payment. So it definitely has the payment option tied, or the payment tied with software, giving it its value and purpose. So, guys, I love Seeyou. I think that it is going to be, for a while, one of the most undervalued coins. And it's not going to see its true valuation until we start seeing the mass adoption. But, guys, you got to get in before mass scale adoption comes in. That being said, you want to see adoption, and I've downloaded Seeyou's wallet. It works. I know people are using it, and they're already working deals with one another. People, I would think I was reading on Reddit and stuff, people are like seeing actual decent sized companies do this. So that's very, very good signs, guys. And the rates that Seeyou charges for cloud storage on the decentralized network not only is in a lot of ways safer, but at the same time costs a lot less. And you guys should really go check out the website if you haven't. I think it's a very valid coin to just do some research on and learn a little bit about. So, all right, guys, that's it for Seeyou. Let's look at the last coin on the 30-minute. It looks kind of miserable. This is my small cap choice. This is Mysterium. Now, if any of you guys know, if you watch my channel pretty avidly, I tell you guys not to invest in coins that are under 20 million, because those are pretty much considered micro caps, in my opinion. That being said, I will say that if there is one exception that you want to place your bets on, though, as always, do your own research, guys, but Mysterium, I like Mysterium so much. And the reason I like Mysterium is because it's got a very limited supply. It's at 79 cents per Mysterium right now, but it's got a very limited supply at, I think, around, actually, we can go look it up on CoinMarketCap. Coin market cap. I think Mysterium has roughly around a $17 million market cap. And it's it's 32 million. Sorry, that's what it is. So there's a circulating supply right now of 19.4 million. So we're already halfway through to the total max supply of Mysterium. And right now it's sitting at a $15 million valuation. Folks, this is, I don't know, it to me seems like one of the greatest opportunities on the small cap side. Now, of course, it is high risk because the one thing about Mysterium is that it hasn't technically launched its technology yet. However, there is a wonderful team working behind this. It's not some scam coin. It's not some pump and dump from at least what I can analyze. And it has a great team, a great concept, a decentralized network on the blockchain for VPN technology, utilizing one another on the blockchain as a VPN. I love that concept. The concept is amazing because I know the VPN industry has been screwing people over, and in the sense of trying to provide privacy, selling their data, breaching their privacy, and really abusing high profit margins, which are just a few of the examples that Mysterium and their team have been proposing they need to fix with this blockchain technology. So I really like it, guys. I think Mysterium's got some potential. You guys have probably heard me mention it before, but I'd love to do a full-scale video talking about Mysterium's technology because I think it's one of those coins that most people don't know about on the small cap side due to its valuation, but a lot of people would love the concept of a decentralized virtual private network. So anyways, guys, that is it for the video. Definitely do some research into these coins if you get the chance. I think there are a lot of great coins for the month of August and some that you could hold even further than the month itself. And think very long term with them, guys, especially the ones on the small cap and mid cap side. So anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys got any comments, feedback, or ideas, leave them in the comments below. And I will see you all in the next video. Stay tuned.